Everybody, tonight will be a owl. So first I will cast on the machine by going one in the front, one in the row, in the back for the first row. And I will need to do 110 rows. So the first row is done. Put that in the yarn feeder, close it, and then I will crank. Put that in your notebook with the little picture beside it to help you remember. So I'll crank it till I reach 110. When it touches the table like this, it's time to turn it like a turn on it. This will prevent tension on your pin and prevent also drop stitch. So that's why I always turn it. So time to cut it. Cut the yarn. Bring your wool needle and then crank 360 to make sure all the stitches are released from the machine. I stop just in front of the yarn feeder and I will grab stitch by stitch. Make sure you don't skip any, you don't want any drop stitch. So I continue like that. Like this. Put that a little bit faster. There. So the body and head is ready. Put that aside. Time to do the wings. For the wings, I will do the same thing. Start by casting the machine, one in the front, one in the back for the first row. So for the wings, you will need to make 20 rows 2 times because you have 2 wings. So you do 2 times and then you crank like this. Time to cast off, cut the yarn, do your 360, just stop before the yarn feeder, and then with the yarn feeder, with the wool needle, you will go and grab all the stitches one by one. Oops, almost lost it here. Here too. I'm going too fast. I have to slow down a little bit. Continue. I try to put all the numbers of the recipe in the beginning of the video, but I forgot the beak. Sorry for that. The beak is at the end of the video because I did the owl and I forgot the beak. I put that in my picture, my drawing, but I forgot to put numbers. So now it's time to do the feet. For the feet, I will go and cast on the first row and then continue with 18 rows. 18 rows. Put that in yarn feeder and then you crank like this. When you have reached the number you need, you will cast off. Cast off always the same with my wool needle. I will crank first the 360 of my machine to release all the stitches from it. Stop just before the yarn feeder. And then pick all the stitches. So I continue. The video is close to 30 minutes, I think. So it's not too long for you guys. I do my best, but it's hard to have a smaller video when you have a lot to explain. So now I'm doing the beak. Is it the beak? No, it's not the beak. This is high. So I add the white. I did the 3 rows of black. Put my yarn in front of the pin or the needle. Do a double knot. And then I will crank till I reach 7 rows of white. And we are building our eyes. Sorry that was confusing with the beak. I know it's at the end of the video, but I don't know why I said it was right now. It's the eyes. So time to remove. So I do a 360, stop just in front of the yarn feeder. Always start casting off by making sure you got all your stitches. So you will do that the same thing twice. So I take the body and head, stretch it, put that inside like this, like I did like a hat, but I will not close for now because I need it open to put the stuffing. All I need right now is do the flat sewing at the end. So I will do a little bit fast right now because we don't see anything, but I will slower when the camera will reach it better. So we'll slow it down. So it's very important to grab all the stitches, the complete stitches, one side, and then go the other side. See, right there. So full stitch here, and then full stitch there. And I will go like this. I will continue till I reach the other side. So this will be the top of the head of our project. To put that a little bit faster. Almost finished. I will slow it down. Don't worry. And then I will pull on the yarn to make sure it's secure. Pull, pull, pull. And then you will go and attach both sides with a double knot. Same thing here. Voila. So now you see the number 25. It's the number that I will count to divide the body and the head of my project. So I got the 25 rows. I will go with the wool needle, grab every 2 stitch. We'll put that a little bit faster. Oops, missed this one. And then I will continue. Go every 2 stitch. There you go. When you reach it, you will go just to make secure, just put 1 knot not too tight, just one knot. So you put your stuffing in the head. You never put a lot of stuffing in the same time. Just go a little bit by little bit. We'll get a better result. So time to attach the neck. Don't have to go tight and broke your yarn. Just go normal, and then you will hide those tail after. So time to close it. So body and head are ready to close, to be closed. Double knot, and I will pull on the other one. Attach those two together, and there's a hole in it and don't like it, so I will go and grab all the stitches around it, and then I will pull on it, and after that I will attach it with the other tail to secure my work. Cut the excess. Just like that. So we'll cut, this is too long, I'll hide those little tail. So now it's time to prepare our wings. To do that, I will just close both sides of the tube, secure it with a double knot. So one side is done, and I will go the other side, stretch it in the same time. Pull. So now I will get all the stitches around it, pull, and do a double knot. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're still here, can you put me a little smiley face in the YouTube comment, please? Because when you comment, it helps the video to be promoted by YouTube, so more people have the chance to see it, even if they're not in my subscribers yet. So we'll cut the excess yarn. Sorry for that. I didn't sleep at all last night, so that's why. So time to attach the wing. So we'll attach it on the neck. It's the best place to do it, so that way it's parallel, the same height. So I'll secure it after, and I detail in the body like that. So time to prepare the feet. As you could see, it's two different yellows. It's because I ran out of yellows, so don't worry about that. The number is still the same. So I pull the yarn and I will close both sides of it. I was looking to have like a big feet, so I decided to use the ADDI King to do the feet. So time to do the mattress stitch to close it. So I will grab 2 stitches on one side, 2 on the other side. If you're not comfortable with that technique yet, just close it as you could do by yourself. Your project's still gonna look good, don't worry about that. We all have to start one day. And we all do mistake, or not really mistake, but we're not comfortable with some technique sometimes. But we reach that goal after a while and we do it. And we are proud of us. So you will do too soon. Don't worry. If it's not yet. So I would pull it after. There. Attach those two together. Got it? Hide those little tail. And voila. One sweet done. Do the second one. So I got my 2 feet done now. Ta-da! They're cute. So now to attach it on the body, we'll attach it in the middle, in the bottom of the project. Right in the middle, so that way I know I'm going to be like in the right place. So we'll go a little bit like this and do a double knot and get the other feet. And attach it. Almost finished. After that we are gonna prepare the little nose. Not the nose, but the beak. And the eyes. And voila, it's already look cute like this. So prepare the eyes now. Remember, the black was 3 and the white was 7. Push the stuffing, not the stuffing, but the tail inside. So it's the same thing. You will go and close both sides of your tube. Very important to close it very tight for the eyes. You don't want any hole in the middle. There. Almost at the end of view. There. Make sure it's tight enough. And I will go do a double knot in the back. Cut the excess of yarn, it's too long. Stretch. Pull. Go around the middle to grab as much as stitches I can. Go in the middle, come back. We'll do that very tight so we won't see the white. It's gone. So one eye is done. Ta-da! I did the other one. So both are ready. Put that aside for now. I will try to close the beak. So attach it, and then I will just try to figure it out. Sorry, it's dark, we can't see, but I'm just gonna flip in and put the other one on top like this to make like a triangle. I know it's hard to see, but when you see the finished picture, it will be better to see how to do it. So we'll sew it around it to keep it secure. I did a mattress stitch, but if you're not comfortable, just go and sew it as easy you could do it by yourself, the way you're comfortable. Almost reach the other tail. So now I just sew it around like this. Like I said, if you're comfortable with mattress stitch, go with mattress stitch. If you're not, just go like this and it will work too. Don't worry. When I reach a two tail, I will attach it together. So I did a triangle. Just look fine for me. Hide the excess in it. So time to attach those two eyes together so that way we'll keep it in place when I will sew it in little tips. So time to attach those eyes on the head. So I'll go and grab on the head a full stitch and get a full stitch on the eyes. And I will go around it. If you feel more secure, if you attach your eyes with something, do it. Me, I never attach. I just hold it with my hands. Because I don't remember when I left that at the last time I used it, so I always find it when I don't need it. So I will attach those eyes. Very important to grab a full stitch on the eyes and a full stitch on the body or on the head when you attach something on it. Put that a little bit faster. My voice is a little bit better today. I feel a little bit better too, so that's good. Continue like that. I think my little one will love this new toys. We'll give it to her for Easter with her duck. Make sure your eyes are on the same. Like this. And I will go and do the same thing for the other eyes. So I put that a little bit faster for the second eyes because you already seen how to. And I will slow down when I finish with the eyes. Don't worry. Almost finished. Arrive here where I do a double knot and we'll hide it in the eyes. Cut the excess. And voila! Time to attach the beak. Not sure if I pronounce it right, but you know what I mean. You see the video. I continue. Got one stitch on the beak and one stitch on the head. So I did the upside. I will do the downside. Just lift the head, not the downside. Just come back on my sewing. Attach those two. And I did smoothing. It's normal. There. If you'd like to attach it more stiff on the head, it's up to you. And just attach it like this. I find it was cute. So now I will do some decoration for the ears. For the ears, I will cut 8 pieces of yarn, approximately 15 to 20 centimeter. We'll need 8, the same height of a crochet hook. So I will need 8. So I will divide it, keep 4 for one side. I'll go with the smaller hook, pick in it. With the hook you will grab all that yarn with you and go like this. And I will put that slower for the other side because I did it fast. I understand some people is not comfortable with that. I will slower it down the other one. So I will put that very slow for make sure people get it. I pick my hook in it, grab my yarn I've been folded in half, grab it, go through in the stitches, and then I'll go around it, and I will go and do like a slip stitch, and after that I will just pull on every little tail to make sure that it's secure, and I will cut the excess when it's not the same height. So voila, this is the video for this week. See you next week for a new video. Ciao ciao, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day and never give up. Ciao ciao.